you were part of the team which cracked the case of the Parliament attack, the Red Fort blast, the Jama Masjid blast, was it?
Yeah, that was
the Jama
Hizbul
Masjid.
Mujahid. I mean, Indian Mujahid.
Yeah. So these blasts which took place right in the middle of the city. Could you tell me a little bit when you heard about the Delhi blast, did it bring back those memories and say that there are similarities in what you saw out there?
See, I must tell you, I mean, Delhi being the capital has always been the target of militant and terrorist organizations. Right from that time, from the Khalistani, terrorist organizations, then the Kashmiri terrorist organizations, and subsequently the homegrown and local terrorist organizations. So, there are definitely similarities between the blast, the recent blast at Red Fort, and other terrorist incidents that has happened in the city. The main important of any terror network or a terrorist organization is to, cause maximum damage and strike at a place where it brings you international recognition. People talk about it, and the aim is to create fear. And that they have done in this Red Fort blast also, and in the other terrorist attacks that have taken place in Delhi, like the Parliament attack, the attack on the Red Fort, and
Why
numerous
Red Fort
blasts
again and
that
again?
have taken.
I want to know, is that, do you think that this guy, Umar, he specifically chose Red Fort? Because it seems he did recce of Connaught Place. He drove around, he didn't know what, and then he goes and does it in Red Fort. Is there anything significant for terror groups, who are originating in Pakistan about Red Fort? Why Red Fort?
See, I'll tell you basically, this Dr. Umar Nabi, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name. His terror module had more or less been busted by the police. So he was basically, I would say, on the run. Now the issue is whether the blast was accidental or it was actually a suicide blast. See, profile of a suicide, terrorist, is that one of the factors is that when he's on the run, then he is not able to think properly, or he's rudderless. He has no direction. If you look at him also, the Dr. Umar Nabi, after the busting of of his arrest of his associates and busting of that module and the recovery of large quantities of ammonium nitrate and other materials, he could have fled.
Yeah.
He didn't flee. He was around. And then if you look at the chart. Do you
think his trainers have indoctrinated him कि भागना नहीं है, you are not supposed to run, ऐसे कुछ है?
See, no, basically that's why, he may have been, being interacting with his, the handlers. Yeah. But decision is obviously yours.
Left, okay.
Is obviously yours. So if you look at him in the entire chart, entire course of his vehicular movement, he has visited different places.
Yeah.
And then he is, I don't know, I'm
for
talking
3 hours,
from, I'm talking
media
from
reports,
media
sure.
reports and all that. And he was for 3 hours sitting in that Suneri Masjid parking lot.
Yeah.
And then in the evening he moves.
Huh.
So by that time, in my opinion, I may be wrong because the investigators know better. They have all the facts.
So obviously the timing is important.
Yeah. So see, Red Fort, I don't know whether you've been to, Chandni Chowk, Red Fort and all that. I had been posted there earlier also. I was 3 years ACP Kotwali there, much before I moved to the terror outfit. Red Fort is always crowded. Always crowded.
What he didn't know probably is that Monday it's closed for tourists.
No, it's a question of not of tourists. It's
the road.
It is basically the casualties that you can, by the blast that will happen. And at the point of time, the Red Fort, red light or wherever it is always packed.
Correct.
So any blast at any area around Red Fort will cause you maximum casualty. And secondly, it's Red Fort is of national importance.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दो?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI, it does not lie।